Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, we have a plethora of cutting boards. We have big ones, small ones, little ones, medium size, thick, thin, metal, plastic, sheets of plastic. These I thought were cool because once you cut, you can fold them and then dump them into your bowl or pot. But the problem is that when they're on your countertop, they slip and slide, making cutting difficult and dangerous. So these are garbage. The wood ones, well, obviously those are the best ones to use. The plastic, they're okay. You can throw them in the dishwasher. I like that too. The problem that I was having is that we have this. What am I going to use this for? Right? It's too small. Then I have another size, just slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. You see where I'm going? Then you have the metal ones. The metal ones are the stainless steel. They certainly look nice, but they're not good for your knives. The knives slip off them. It feels weird to cut on them. So anyway, let's see what I'm replacing all of this with. Today we have this huge mammoth sized cutting board. And this cutting board happens to be made by the TrueBoard. Now, is this cutting board the last cutting board I'll ever buy? We will find out, because it just might be the last cutting board you'll ever buy. We're going to go over it, but first, let's go to what's in the box.
With the box, who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
So let's talk about this cutting board by the TrueBoard. I was watching a video one day, some cooking video on some channel that I don't remember, sorry. And they had this cutting board off in the background on their counter or island or whatever while they were discussing something else. And I said, oh my God, I've never seen a cutting board that looked like that. I have to investigate and see what it is. So I was able to zoom in and get a little markings. And after a while, I found it. So I went ahead and ordered it online from their website. They did not give me or send this to me. Well, they sent it to me as usual after I paid for it with my own money. This is in no way, shape, or form an endorsement of this product or a collaboration. I'll explain to the hat in a minute. I know you're saying, wait, and you're wearing their hat, and I'll explain that shortly. Anyway, so when I ordered this, there was, I guess, some kind of misunderstanding, and there was something wrong with the PayPal system, whatever, when I paid for it. So the owner called me up, told me, hey, I'm sorry, there's some kind of snafu, and it's running late, but it's on its way. This is the issue. He called me, and I answered. I thought it was spam, yelled at him, hung up, and then he texted me back and saying, hey, this is so-and-so. I am not spam. So I was like, okay, cool. So he sent me a hat for the misunderstanding and for the delayed shipping, which I thought was great. Customer service, for me, goes a long way. So I'm proudly wearing your hat because this was a gift for it being late in shipping. So there is no sponsor of today's video other than myself. Let's get that straight away. Anyway, so let's go over this cutting board. This is made of certified teak. It's a beautiful piece. It is 18 by 12. Comes with these sturdy handles, juice tray. Actually, this is a juice tray. So this nice thing this thing has, it has a cork and a hole. So when you're, hold on, it's not even. Let me show you how to fix that. Look at that, it has adjustable feet for angling and for leveling. Now it's not going anywhere. Anyway, as I was saying, it has a juice tray here, or track, or trough, or drain. And what happens is you put your little dip tray and your juices will flow right into the bottom and then into this nice little container. So you can use this for something else if you want to, or if you just don't want it to make a mess, because whenever I use the other cutting boards, yeah, they may have these little veins and whatnot. It still seeps over it and ends up over the countertop. So far, this has been great. I do like that. Oops. And it has a cork. Also has their branding on there, their logo. Branding's on point. $25, you can have a custom logo of your own embedded into the cutting board itself, which is really nice. So it gives a little bit of a personal touch to it. It is quite large, it's quite beefy, it's quite heavy. So with the adjustable feet, the base, this thing is super solid. It's raised up nice. I kind of personally dig that. I like having it a little bit higher up. It also has another trick. Strong magnets to hold up your knife. So when you're cutting, you're done, it doesn't take up your space. So that's a nice feature of this thing. Those are all the features of it. I have prepped on here, cutting onions, garlic, everything else of that nature, vegetables, and then also cutting beef, using the drip, and it's been pretty cool to use. Now, choices. Now, is this the right cutting board for you? It's a large piece, so if you need to have some place to store it, it now resides on top of our island, which is fine with me. I don't mind too much. I like it. It's there. It's always ready to go. But when considering this type of chopping board, or any chopping board for the matter, I always prefer the wood. And I'm glad that I decided to go with a larger piece. I think it's better to go with larger than smaller. Larger gives you more options to deal with. You have more space to play with and cut your food. And I had 3 steaks on here last night that I was able to cut one, leave the other 2, let them rest, and then let them drain. It was really, really cool. Let's get to the real important part of this video, and that is the price. This is not an inexpensive chopping board. It retails for $350. That's a lot of cash for a chopping board. Is it worth it? If you think of like John Boo's type ones, those chopping blocks are also very expensive. So it's kind of right there. You get a nice size. You get features that those don't come with, or any of the other types that you can get on Amazon or whatnot. You get a great handle, nice adjustable feet, a drip tray, a cork, the magnets. What else is there that you'd want? Now let's go over the cons, since those are the pros. There's not really any cons. It's not really a con. It's more of a gripe. And it's very minor. I love the adjustable feet, but that's also my little bit of the gripe about these, is that when you go to move it, they're very sensitive. So they will, as soon as you pick it up, you'll kind of maybe bump it, and then you'll lose the position you were on, and then it's wobbly again. Not a big deal, not a deal breaker. You just gotta go ahead and readjust them so that it's nice and sturdy once again. That's about it. Now, the only other problem that I've had with this cutting board, and honestly, I thought it was just an issue where the drain here, when the liquids came down, it was running underneath the board. That sometimes happens, and it was dripping underneath the board, under here. And I thought that was the issue, and that happened since day one, so I thought I was just doing something wrong. I decided to give it a test. I put a little water test here, and the water seeped right through the middle here. So there is a crack or a split in the wood right in the middle. And it goes right to the other side, and that's where the liquid is dripping from. Now, the important thing and a huge deal to me is great customer service. As soon as I discovered that, I mean, prior to even making this video at this moment, I texted the owner who responded. Actually, I called him, left a message. He texted me back within 2 minutes asking what the problem is and whatnot. And he told me that he's going to send me out a brand new one. just to send him some pictures, and that he'll take care of me. The customer service is super, super good, and that's really important. A lot of companies these days, some are still into customer service, others just don't care, or you can't get a hold of anybody. So if you have an issue with one of these things, or you just have general questions or whatnot, Matt's been awesome to work with, and I'm glad that I decided to go with this because it makes my decision even better. I was worried about the crack. My mind is at ease, so I think you're in good hands if you go with the TrueBoard. So that's all I have today for the TrueBoard. I'll let you know maybe in an updated video about getting the new one and seeing how that one is compared to this one. If you have used the TrueBoard or something similar to this thing, which I've never seen one like this one, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd like to know what your experience is with the one if you have one of these. If not, then obviously don't. If you found this video useful or enjoyable, please hit the likes up. Hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing because 87.9% of you are not yet subscribed. And it would make me happy. It would make everybody happy. And it's almost the holidays. So this might actually be a good gift too for someone you know. If you know of a family member or a loved one who likes to cook, you could have your turkey on here for the holidays, carving it, huh? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. So go ahead and consider that. Consider subscribing. Consider liking. Enough said. Bye.